My name is Dave. I serve as lead pastor, and I'm also the founding pastor of Harvest. We started about 28 years ago, and we've been in the village of Hoffman Estates all that time. Probably not that different from many churches in that the pandemic and the shutdown were real challenging. For the first time in our history, we saw giving had gone down a little bit, but strangely, at that same time, engagement and serving were pretty healthy. There seemed to be this collective desire to do church in flesh and blood and not just online. One thing I learned from Administer Justice is just how little access to justice there is for people who aren't well-resourced and well-connected. It's a need where we can step in at a point in a person's life that could actually avoid a lot of the injustices that begin pulling people down a path of ruin and heartache. And that's when I really felt like it's not a thing we have to delay. We could actually start this right away, and we realized we need to do this ASAP.
I'm Sarah McCleary. I'm the Justice Champion for Harvest Community Church Gospel Justice Center. I did get discouraged, honestly, after our first push. We just couldn't get a lawyer. The conversations I was starting to have with God were more like, were we making assumptions? Is this not something that you have for us? We had to surrender our timeline, and then it was like all of a sudden, everything just very rapidly all fell into place. This ministry has really injected something for us that I think was really needed. I'm really grateful that Administer Justice provides so much structure. It's been really easy, honestly. This is something that we're just kind of joining up with what God's doing, and He's kind of doing it, and we're here. You know, we show up, and it is lightweight. You know, it's not a heavy thing.
My name is Frank Pizor. I'm the pastor of congregational care here at Harvest Community Church. The thing about Administer Justice that makes a difference for us in our ministry is that it's actually organized and there is follow-up. So it's not as though you would say, hey, we're here for this one day, this one moment, and we never see you again. But we also then a month later, we'll call back and see how they are.
We hosted a barbecue just in the summertime to invite neighbors, friends that we had served, people in our own church, and some of our former clients that had come here for help. They came to our barbecue and they just hung out with us. One person in particular, she had expected a lot of condemnation and kept repeating how she was so shocked that we were like nice to her, which is sad and sweet at the same time. And so we had the opportunity to show her a better picture of who Jesus really is.
People come in, I think, with a sense of wariness. The change in posture is noticeable. I do see results. I do see people who are feeling like they've actually been helped when they leave here.
I'm just excited about the ways that we can walk with our neighbors better and the ways that we can be a light for them and offer hope. It's not that we have all the answers or that we have some special thing that we've figured everything out, but we're sinful humans that were forgiven, and we've been offered grace and forgiveness, and we can share that with other people who are just like us that are still searching.
When Jesus tells the parables of the sheep and the goats, He is not only inviting us, but telling us what pleases Him, that we are to represent Him to people who are in need. The greater motivation of having this Gospel Center in your community is the opportunity to share the heart of God with people who are in need, to people who might not have hope, people who might feel that no one cares. They can come somewhere where they can find a group of people who say, we are with you, we love you, God loves you, and we want to help you.